Good morning.
Good
my
morning, good morning, good
friend.
morning. How are you?
How are you?
Doing great, doing better every day.
You look great.
Thanks,
and did
thanks.
you plan on matching me today?
Yes, that was the first thing that I thought
I
of as
can't even
soon as I
believe
woke
it.
up.
We have the
That
same
was the
colors
first thing.
on.
You know, I always have to
And
try
we
to match
match
you.
too.
Everybody else is match. Yeah, I love that.
We gotta get you a Danny.
I know. I was
I
gonna
don't
say,
have
can I
my
get a
Danny.
shirt?
And we brought one for you.
Oh, that's great. So we're going to have a nice morning today. The rain is coming, so we're going to get rid of all the snow. So we're very happy about that. I know you are.
Yeah, definitely. Because
The
I hate
snow
shoveling.
causes-
Because I'm always shoveling.
Because it's too
Why?
much
I
garbage.
just do. You know what? I have two snow blowers, and both of them, for some reason, this year, they didn't work. I swear to you,
no.
it was killing me. I'm like, two snow. Well, last year it didn't snow, so.
Yeah, you didn't need
And I was looking forward to using the snow blower, but I don't know.
Well,
A lot of people had a lot of problems with their blowers.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
You know, it really, you know.
They're snow blowers, right?
Well, you know, somehow
Okay,
the
right.
word blow always comes up on this show. I don't know why.
I wasn't gonna touch that one.
Listen to me. Actually, I got to tell you, when it comes to women, forget it. I swear to you.
So it's nice to have you all. We have Marie Freeman.
Yes, hi,
She's
how are
an
you?
entrepreneur, unbelievable, Long Island Bride
Oh,
and Groom.
thank you.
And also a new company, Organize and Minimize.
Yes, that's it.
Clear the clutter. Guys, listen, everybody, we all have to do it. So
Sooner or
thank you-
later.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And we
Pleasure.
have the wonderful people from Danny's Chinese Kitchen Restaurant. And we have Danny, and we have David, and we have some other people in the audience who are going to stop up in a little bit. But first of all, I understand it's your birthday.
It's my
Oh, is it?
birthday.
Happy birthday.
So this
Oh,
is
happy
for
birthday.
you, Danny, and we have a little surprise for you because we take care of our
Aw.
clients always. Happy birthday.
Thank
and
you very much.
wait till you see what's in the card.
Should I open it now or should I wait
Yes,
till later?
you can open
She
it, but
likes
we
when you
have,
open it.
we
Yeah,
have a,
she
little,
does.
a little mini cake for you.
Aw, look
And
at
we're gonna
that.
sing, happy, we'll just say happy birthday.
Don't try to
Happy
blow it.
birthday.
Take a wish
Go
and
like
blow
this.
it
I
out.
will blow it out with my hands.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Not to get to COVID.
Oh, look
Okay.
at that. Brave.
Let me open
And
that.
you are the lucky winner today. You can bring your partners or your wives, whoever, for
My many wives.
quality massage on their
Perfect.
feet, which
Perfect.
is fabulous. It's one of our main sponsors,
great.
Tranquility Spa.
Thank you very much.
You get it at 1/3 the price because you're a client of ours.
Excellent.
And let me tell you something. Sit in the chair and let them do it. All of you, because you're on your feet a lot in this
We are,
restaurant
yes.
business, right?
Sure are.
So you're going to love it. You tell them we sent you.
We will.
But you
Thank
have to have an appointment.
Thank you very
Isn't
much.
that a great gift?
That's a great gift. That's
Now, you could bring
Best
your
gift I've
It's a
ever
great gift.
If I do say so myself, it's a great gift.
you could actually,
You're the
could
lucky
actually
winner
bring your
today.
wives,
It's
too.
your birthday.
another
to be
thing
your
you
birthday
get when
today.
you come on the
Oh, my
show
God.
Goodness.
You're
is
funny.
because we break bread, because I believe in that, and Greg does too. Everybody gets Italian bread because you got to break bread. That's how you build relationships.
Thank you.
So
That's
you
right.
all
Very
get a
much.
loaf of bread.
Thank you.
All right, so that's our little beginning. We always try to do that because it's very important, and we love to keep you around and talk about a lot of things. And I understand you brought some goodies. I
You
don't
brought a lot of
know.
goodies.
Oh,
We
yeah.
do.
There's a
sure.
nice man standing back there in a black jacket that says Danny's Chinese Kitchen, and he's got a platter full of goodies for all of our clients and our people that are watching. We have a lot of fans. So let's talk a little bit, Danny, David, about this food. Wow.
Well, this is
Greg, Greg, you're
Oh,
gonna
wow.
Look
Oh,
at that.
my
Amazing.
You weren't joking.
no.
You
we
really
brought
brought
it
us
all.
so let's talk about it.
On this tray, we brought pastrami egg rolls, Philly cheesesteak egg rolls, which are two, different egg rolls that we do
Hmm.
outside of your normal pork and shrimp egg rolls and spring rolls and vegetable rolls. So that's something a little different that we do. We also brought chicken dumplings and fried wontons.
Wow.
So some of
So
our-
if let's say I bought these and I put them in the freezer, then I could just heat them in the microwave or in the
I would
toaster
put them in
oven?
the
In
oven.
the oven, yeah.
Oh,
in
because
the
it's
oven.
better, right?
Yes.
They're
Yeah.
crispier.
'Cause, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Very,
and that
very
would work out
nice.
nice. Yep.
Wow. So
Can-
now you guys, we're in different businesses, right?
Yeah.
Your brothers. So what happened? You just decided that's it?
That's it.
family
And
dinner.
here we are. And here we are.
Dan's been doing this a lot longer than I have.
I worked in restaurants like mine when I was growing up in high school and college. and became an accountant out of college.
Boring.
Well, you were an
Yeah,
accountant?
I was an accountant,
Really?
Yes. Worked for a Big Four accounting firm, and then
Oh,
a
exciting.
private retail.
A lot of
company
traveling,
after
I
that,
bet.
A lot of
Oh, yeah.
traveling.
They bought you suits if you worked for the Big Four.
Yeah. No, well,
You
by
got
the
free
time by the
suits.
time I got there, it was more business casual.
Oh, 'cause
when
I
he was
know.
in Big Four, it was more
It
suits.
was suits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
used
Except
to-
I had to pay for them. I don't know.
Yeah, but at one point you used to get it if you got hired during a certain year. They buy you,
Yeah,
give
they
you
give a
$1,000 for
clothing
clothes.
allowance.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Yeah.
And do you miss it?
No, not one bit.
Clothing allowance. Yeah, you missed the clothing allowance.
Now we get
I look forward to
t-shirts.
the job. You have clothing allowance? The hell with the 401k and the insurance. I need clothing allowance.
So now your brand is becoming a staple. I noticed you have 1, 2, 3, a fourth coming too. So you're in Belmore, Massapequa, soon to Oceanside, and next somewhere in Syosset.
That's right. Yeah.
So this is the staple Chinese takeout on Long Island.
Well, we hope to be in just about every neighborhood on Long Island eventually.
Nice,
And we're trying to
beautiful.
get there pretty
The,
quickly.
the
What
key
a
thing is,
cruise.
do you cook?
I do.
Okay, good.
I cook, but not Chinese food.
Okay, good.
And I
That's all I wanted to
understand.
know.
Yeah, I understand you have Asian people that do all your cooking.
It's
Yep,
great.
We have a very talented chef and a talented, staff of cooks.
Is he a
Yeah.
big guy or a skinny guy?
He's a skinny guy.
Skinny
See,
guy.
you know what my father used to say all the time whenever we went to a restaurant, and I never forgot this. We left so many restaurants, and I was a kid. We'd sit down, and he'd say, "Excuse me, can you bring the chef out?" And if the chef came out and he was skinny, he would turn out and say, "Thank you so much," and we would leave.
Oh, no.
Because he turns around and he goes, "Skinny chefs don't eat their food."
Oh, my
I swear to you,
goodness.
when you see a big, heavy set guy, he goes, "That's what I want."
Yeah.
And he was so
Oh, my
happy when he saw a
goodness.
big chef.
Well,
I was like,
the interesting thing about Chinese food is that the Chinese food that we make is more Americanized Chinese food.
Ah.
So, well, our chef is actually from China. He's been in America for many years, but they have a quite a bit different diet than you'd say, like your traditional sesame chicken or General Tso's or even egg rolls. It's more white rice and a protein and some vegetables that they eat. So they don't really eat a lot of the food that they cook for our customers, but would eat their own meals that they.
And
a
it's
little
actually
simpler.
healthier,
A little-
right? I mean,
Well, our food actually, we have a lot of healthy options on our menus. That's one of the things
You
that
might not
people.
see it right here, but
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is not one of them.
I was going to say,
Not
do
that
you,
healthy, is it?
the healthy stuff is on the menu.
do you
Yeah.
have like
Yeah.
vegetarian options
Yeah,
and
we
stuff
have.
like
I mean,
that?
so
Okay.
there are. We must have 300 menu items, and so
Really?
many
Oh
of them
my
are
gosh,
vegetarian.
Oh,
that's a
good.
And you
lot.
can mix different kind of vegetables, and we have vegan options,
Oh,
which
good.
not a lot of, and gluten-free options for those who have gluten intolerance. So that's one of the things that distinguishes us, I think, from a lot of the other Chinese food restaurants is that, like zoodles, for example,
Zoodles?
invented by my brother for.
What's a zoodle?
I'll let Danny talk
A
about it.
zoodle.
picture lo mein. Take your normal Chinese,
Right.
Yes.
Chinese restaurant lo mein. Take the noodles out. Put spiral zucchini in its place. Same sauce, same cooking
Ooh.
Ah,
style,
that sounds good.
same taste, and people tell me that they don't even notice that the noodles aren't
That's
there.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
See
Yeah,
that,
it's a little
guys?
bit of a
That's very
Everybody
good.
learned today. What's a zoodle? Only at Danny's Chinese restaurant.
I
Right.
gotta tell you, one of the healthy things for me is Susan Pinky just brought me these cookies. All right. Hey, listen, you're gonna laugh. All right. These cookies are from Kentucky Fried Chicken. Between Kentucky Fried Chicken cookies and McDonald's cookies, they're great. I swear. You got to try it. I'm not sharing these, but you have to try it.
No, he doesn't share.
And when it comes to cookies, listen, I'll give you everything. You take the clothes off my back, but not cookies.
And look what you brought. We're going to have this at the end of the show.
Love this. Yeah, that's it.
Fortune cookies. I love it. I love it. So thank you for bringing them.
Anytime.
So, I understand that you have this thing that you say, we're not reinventing Chinese. We're just doing it right. Explain. Somebody tell me that.
Yeah, I think that is. So I think what's different is, like, you start to see a lot of Chinese concepts nowadays that are more Asian fusion, different kinds of foods. Instead of your traditional Chinese food restaurants that, like, when I was growing up, were just about on every other corner and people loved them and ate it 2-3 times a week. And I think our Chinese food is more like our traditional, with the exception of our zoodles and our pastrami egg rolls, some twists that we throw in there. But we have a very traditional Chinese menu. What Dan came up with we're just doing it right is because we're using, we obsess over cleanliness in our restaurant. We're using fresh ingredients. We are, our customer service, I think, is a little harder than most other restaurants out there. So we're really trying to perfect the model and just put out the best product that's out there.
Wow, that's
That's
wonderful.
great.
That's great.
Terrific. And I met your new partner, Randy Klein. He's in
Hello,
our
Randy.
audience.
He's
a
right
nice
there.
guy. He's going to
And
Georgia.
Georgia, I
Georgia,
like
our
that.
manager,
I like
yep.
that.
I
Georgia.
love her name.
Georgia.
The name right there. You should have a hat on or something.
Jason. Oh my God.
So it's nice to have you guys. We can't wait. We're going to taste it all after
You
the
know, I
show.
got to tell you, I was in Korea when I was stationed in the Marine Corps. It sounds crazy, but in Korea, well, in Asia in general, they eat everything. Everything from crickets to whatever it is. And I remember I just got there, and I had to go meet some of the guys at the restaurant. So I had my combat boots. I mean, you're supposed to dress in, you're supposed to be in military gear all the time because of everything that's going on in the DMC, whatever. We still have a war going on today. So I walk into the restaurant. The woman yells at me because on Chinese paper, on the I'll say Asian because it's all different. They have a special kind of paper that you're supposed to take your boots off, but I'm walking in there because I didn't know any better, and I'm ripping this. I'm like, why is this paper ripping? The lady, the mama-san comes in, starts yelling and screaming at me, take your boots off. Mind you, I understand every American curse that she called me with a very heavy accent. Anyway, so I take my boots off, and I finally sit there, whatever, and so the guys ordered. So it must have been six guys. I was a Lance Corporal. These guys were all sergeants and above, and so all of a sudden they gave me a soup. Everybody got soup, but they gave me a soup. And I looked at my soup, but I saw things moving.
Ooh.
So I looked at the soup and I said, something's moving. Things are moving in my soup. And he turns around and he goes, no, that's a silverfish soup. So I said, so all right, I just took it, I put it there. Maybe this for decor or something. And he goes, no, you got to eat that. I said, I'm not eating that. He goes, Lance Corporal, you're going to eat it. And I was like, wow. Anyway. Of course I did. I took it and I had to drink it fast, whatever. Guys, you don't feel anything, don't get me wrong. But it felt like I did. And then all of a sudden he ordered a whole bunch of food. And then I had like a baby back rib and the rice and this. So I finished eating the ribs, I finished eating whatever, and it was really, really good. And then afterwards he told me what I was eating, and I was eating dog ribs.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, listen to me, guys, I got to tell you
Ow,
something.
ow,
Wait a
ow,
second.
ow.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Oh, never.
Everything in the sauce tastes really good. It really does. No, really. I mean, if I would have put it there, you guys would. You think like it's a baby back rib or something? You know, because they were small. But I got to tell you,
It's a culture thing.
you know what? I
it
turn
just
around
is
and sometimes
different.
people I don't
It's
like, I'm thinking of in a good sauce. I bet they probably taste good. I can put them on I can put them on my menu on a poo-poo platter.
Oh, my God.
jeez.
All right.
I got to get that sauce.
We don't want to go
down.
down that road.
Well, I would say I'm eating it. You guys are. No, I'm teasing.
Unbelievable.
But today, we have a couple things. Today is National Margarita Day.
Oh, my favorite, margarita.
Yeah.
Everybody
I
go,
love it.
You
go
gotta
out
get a
tonight, get a
margarita.
margarita.
Margaritas.
And National Walking Your Date.
Dog,
Dog.
right.
No, everybody has.
Oh.
You don't have a choice but to walk your dog. And then National Cook a Sweet Potato Day.
Which I bought them. I bought them yesterday, so I'm
Did
gonna
you?
have one tonight. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, we have to say good morning to Jenny A, Jenny C, Teresa, Saba, how are you? Lisa, Grace, Stanko, Lauren, Susan. We have another Susan. We have Debbie. We have Jerry. We have Teresa, Marie. We have Stacy. Good morning, Stacy. Thank you for all your help. I don't think I forgot you. Connie, Dennis, and Steve. Steve, I'm very shocked that you're watching. Jennifer. We have Jason says Danny is awesome. And John, Renee.
It must be a brother.
He works for
Another
us.
Right.
That's right. I was going to say, he probably just wrote that real quick.
Right.
Give him his
He
$5.
wrote it. We have Christine, Gail, Doreen.
He's not stupid.
I know, right? Yeah, that's it for right now. George, in case I missed anybody, I apologize. I always say that.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you for
writing
watching.
in.
Thank you for
We
watching.
always want you to write in.
That's
and
it.
We're gonna have a contest. Somebody's gonna get a free lunch.
Wait, they asked,
today.
how was Valentina? Jerry was asking, how was Valentina's singing last night? You were singing?
It was a rumor. Okay, I did not sing. Last night we went to Casariano, and
Right.
who do you think sang?
Okay.
Eddie
but
Sessa.
so did you sing with them?
No, but there was a rumor going around that I was gonna sing.
Oh, my God. I would have loved to see that.
All
They
right.
told me you were going to sing for us today.
I know.
Yeah.
And it was a rumor. This is what happens to me. People
Oh,
make things
no.
up.
It's only
And
because they
Maurice
love
is
you. It's
just
because they love you.
singing room or nothing
But we
else.
did have quite a nice time.
Did you have a
I
nice
wish
time?
I missed it. I'm
The
sorry I
food
missed it.
Yeah.
was delicious at Casariano in Westbury. Danny's
Okay,
the
yeah,
owner.
yeah.
Breakfast Club members get 10% off their meal,
That's right.
which
Oh,
is
nice.
really, really nice.
Danny, sorry I wasn't there. I'll be there next time. I promise.
And I got to tell you, the new Eddie Sessa is now the music doctor. And he had his microphone and his earphones, whatever you call that, stethoscope, right here. And they were taking a lot of pictures, and so it didn't look very.
Oh.
I mean, it looked all right, but I have pictures of me with a stethoscope, you know where.
And
Uh-huh.
she's always showing. You see,
Okay.
guys, you always see me. I'm always covering, going like this. All right.
Thanks for sharing.
Always.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. You know she
I'm
had to
an
share
old
that part.
lady,
Right.
listen, guys,
Right.
you know, I'm an old lady. I don't do those things.
Yeah,
but
okay.
somehow they get pictures of me, and it looks different than it really is. So how do people, let's talk about your websites, where do they, how they order, who answers your phone. What do
You
they
guys have that
do?
Uber Eats stuff?
Yeah,
Or
we
does it- how
actually
does that
so
work? You know,
DoorDash
never,
or whatever.
It's a silly thing. Never asked, but how
yeah.
does this stuff work? with
So
the-
Uber,
with the
so
food?
we used to take Uber Eats in Belmore, and when the pandemic hit, we shut down for a period of time because we wanted everybody to stay safe, and some people weren't willing to work. And when we opened back up, it got really busy, and so we put Uber Eats aside and realized that our business was growing without it. The way that those services work is that they basically use their app to attract customers, and they take a share, and that share sometimes is up to a third of your revenue.
Is it really?
Really?
And really, all they're
Wait,
doing
they're
is
not adding on it. They're just
they're
taking
not
off
adding
it?
it
No,
on it.
that's-
They're just
They're actually
taking.
adding on to their customer.
An-
and
Are
another
you
fee.
kidding?
another
Oh, wait,
fee to
so
their
if it's
customer.
$10 for you guys, if you sell something for $10, they'll just say, just hypothetically, they'll add $3, so it'll be 13 on their menu,
No,
or
no.
They'll
Or
add,
goes
they'll
up
add
to
a fee
$10.
on theirs and take $3 from us.
oh, really?
So
Wow, what a racket!
they're making more money than we do on
Yeah.
chicken and broccoli. So
Oh.
we're not always where they could be a good marketing channel for us and bring us customers that we don't already have. We will embrace them. Like right now, we take DoorDash because
Okay, you
DoorDash
did.
basically brings us orders that we deliver ourselves. So we have our own infrastructure. I think Uber Eats and DoorDash and Grubhub are great for restaurants that don't have their own delivery infrastructure.
Right.
And our model is a delivery, our free delivery. About half our orders are delivered. Half of them are people that come and pick them up. And so we have the infrastructure to do it. So we don't really need third parties to deliver. So it's not ideal for our business model.
Okay, and the 3 locations have different websites, or no?
Oh yeah.
It's one
So I'm
calling?
sorry. You asked how do you get to us? So each of our we're all one. We have one single menu. But we have the different locations. So each location has a different phone number, but we have one website, and that's Danny'sChineseKitchen.com. And you can see our menu, and if you hit Belmore, it'll take you to Belmore's phone number, or if you hit Massapequa, and in another month, Oceanside, and then 6 months, hopefully, Syosset.
And then West
and-
Hempstead.
and
Yeah,
West
you
Hempstead,
gotta
and-
Come
Yeah.
on.
Next
Wait,
door
listen,
to your
I gotta
house.
tell
I gotta
you.
tell you, it's a
See,
Jewish
no,
community.
this is very good. This is very orthodox. This community. I live right down the
Yeah.
block. So as they say, I'm the only goy. You know, I really am. You know that. I'm a mensch.
But what are
Everybody
you-
loves me, though. Everybody
Wait,
loves
what
me.
are you implying there? Only Jewish people eat Chinese food?
Well,
I
there's
gotta
a,
tell you, they
there's a
buy a
whole-
lot. I'll tell you. My whole neighborhood, forget it. That's all you see. But then we have a kosher place right here.
Chinese.
It's kosher
Yeah.
Chinese.
Right.
Because I turned around. I remember when they had a small place. I said, "Yeah, can I have spare ribs and da 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 whatever?" So she says, "Okay." So I got spare ribs, fried rice, and whatever I got. And then she said it was like $32, and I'm like, "Whoa, why is it so much?" I'm like, "Spare ribs?" She goes, "It's not. They were veal. They
Right,
think
it's
they were
not
veal."
pork, yeah.
Yeah, it's not pork.
So I didn't. I mean, and they were.
And it's,
I mean, they
not,
were
and
big.
it's not dog, hopefully.
Right. It wasn't dog. That's for sure. Well, that was a real big
And
dog. I'll
other
tell you.
That's not
national
kosher
That's
either.
never got kosher either.
But I gotta tell you, I saw the video. You have a video of why Jewish people eat Chinese food on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Do you- do you
Actually,
really?
Video.
Christmas Eve and Christmas Day are 2 of our busiest days of the year. And
Really?
it's not from people celebrating Christmas.
Unbelievable. I
exactly.
thought it was a
So-
great video. And then you have another video with a beautiful young girl.
Oh, that's Georgia.
That's-
Georgia.
Georgia.
You did a great video. I was like, holy, who is this kid? But I see you're not a young little girl, but you're,
Well,
basically.
she's like 13.
No, I think she's older than that.
Oh, okay, 15.
But you
think
did a
that's-
great job. But it really drew my attention, and I'm a critic, so it was very, very good. That was the first thing I said to Randy. Yeah, I did.
I think
So-
that's another thing we push to distinguish ourselves is our social media presence, our marketing, our online. website and online ordering. We try to make it really easy for the customer. to
Yeah,
get
and
their
I
food.
understand you
Wow,
have a
that's
great person that does all your ads and
Yes, we
marketing.
do.
She's sitting in our audience right now, Therese.
Therese, how are you, hon?
Helping us out a
And
lot.
she helps us out too.
That's
So
right.
it's a one big great family. And now we have this very nice Cliff that's working with us and a new intern today.
Yeah.
So we're very blessed today. Really, really
Mr.
are.
Connor came all the way from 5 towns. I like that.
Very nice. So, what's your goal? Just keep growing and growing?
Yeah, I think so. With Randy as our new partner, we have more ability to expand more quickly, and a lot of demand.
I'll be a partner on this one over here. I'll be a partner in West Hempstead if you ever need.
People
Is it
come in all the
that?
time and say,
All right.
"Oh, how come you're not
me
in
tell
this
you, this is a
town?"
good
or our
neighborhood
town?"
for
Oh, that's
Yeah.
great.
And
That's
if you
great,
need
though.
space, just I know everybody, and
Yeah.
so
Is
does
it a
he.
franchise?
I know
that
one
you
right
You
plan
now.
on
should make it like a
or
franchise.
Yeah, we're,
Or
we're
family.
thinking. We're thinking
Okay.
right now
It's a good
they're
thought.
all company-owned
a company out. Okay.
Well, if
And
you
it's a
do, the
privately
Breakfast
held
Club can
company.
help you with that. We have all unemployed people that get fired.
Listen, I'll make my kitchen. Listen, you bring the chefs in my kitchen here. All right? G's will start having its own.
Well, that would be great.
Yeah, but who doesn't love Chinese
I
food?
know,
And
that's
I
right,
think that
that's
if
right.
you have a quality place that
well,
treats you well, and
That's
I
right.
think one of the things too is that people like us for is that we really cater to our customers' like needs, and if they want something a little different, or if they don't like a certain vegetable in their dish, we'll take it out for them.
Oh,
and
that's
and
good.
it's very easy. You could do that online, or you could call up, and one of our friendly
Wait.
associates
Do
will help
you
you.
guys make. Now, this will make or break you for me to come over. Do you guys make your homemade iced tea? You
It's fun.
don't.
You know that I can't
Come on.
believe
I love
we
homemade
get calls
iced
every
tea.
We have
single
iced
day.
tea
Listen to
today.
me. Their iced tea is no. I don't know what they do, but their iced tea, and they put it like in a pint thing.
Yep.
And I don't know. I think it's like $2, whatever,
Yep.
whatever it could be. But I got to tell you, it's great.
Yeah, the
That's
secret
gonna be-
recipe is that big can of Lipton, I think.
Probably is. It probably is.
That's the
It
secret
probably is.
recipe.
I don't know.
That's it.
You never know.
The reason we don't, and actually it's really profitable to make that, but it's just really hard. Like the cans or bottles, they're
Right.
easier for
Right,
our
to just-
delivery
right,
business.
right. No, I
So
understand.
if we
I
put
mean,
it
that
in
is
a
work.
cup,
That
you
is
gotta
work.
wrap it
That is work
up.
that they do. So.
So
Never
otherwise we
thought
would
of
do
that.
it, and we do
Right.
take requests from customers who want dishes that we don't have, and we'll make
Right.
special dishes
Yeah,
for them.
and sometimes we have special things here, so maybe we'll
Yeah,
order
definitely
takeout
order
and
from
have
you.
an event here.
Yeah, and
with
that's
your
that's
food.
another thing. Our catering business is a little different too. It's like we do a lot of catering for, like for example, we're the COVID vaccination site. We do a lot of catering for them. We do a lunch a week there for the employees that are vaccinating.
That's great.
Right.
That's terrific.
Oh, that's
And
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Sarah
kind of
Clarin,
Sarah.
KLRIN says happy birthday.
that's the Dan. Yeah.
Who's that? Who's Sarah?
That's Sarah Klein.
Oh, Sarah Klein.
That's Randy.
Oh.
That's Randy's daughter.
Wrong guy. All right, wrong partner.
Okay, so now, what are you
Sorry,
doing
you
for
didn't
your
hear that one.
birthday?
You didn't hear that one, okay?
Threw 'em off.
So, Danny, what are you doing for your
Well,
birthday?
other than this, we'll finish the rest of the day. We got a little bit of work to do today, and then I'm gonna go home and spend the day with my family. I have,
Family.
And eat Chinese food.
Aw,
I have
Yeah.
a 4-year-old son and
How old?
almost 4-year-old son
Great,
and,
great.
and a 4-month-old son.
Oh, you got a
Right.
baby.
That's great.
2 boys. That's great.
Yep.
Boys are great.
Yep.
They don't
That's
torture
true. All
you.
you got to worry about
I,
is the
I, I
phone
wouldn't
call.
agree with
Hey,
that.
I have
Yeah.
2 girls. Don't tell me
See?
that.
Girls
I
torture
got
you.
2 and 2,
Uh-oh.
so.
Girls
We're
are tough.
from 2 and 2 actually.
Right.
We have 2 sisters. So
Oh, do you?
yeah, 2
Oh.
boys, 2 girls.
Did
from
you
our
marry
family.
2 sisters too?
No, we didn't.
Sometimes that happens.
Let's leave Sarah out of this here. We're bringing it
Leave
all right, let's
I
leave her out of
wanna
here.
know- I
Sarah's
wanna know
coming
who
back in the
Sarah
picture. I
is.
feel it. I feel it. I'm telling you.
Sarah's the
Couldn't Sarah
mystery
be in class?
lady that's calling in here.
Sarah should be in school right now
Well, before we
and not tuning into this program.
before we move over to Marie, I want you to come up with a question that one of our people that is watching can answer. That's going to be correct, and they're going to win a lunch that you said you would give away.
Okay.
Yes. So come up with a question.
Okay. Over to
Something
you.
about cooking, Chinese. Something about
Main ingredient.
Massapequa, where you're, not Massapequa. Something, yeah, Massapequa, where your store is.
Yeah.
You
Could
got
be,
you
you
got
know.
hold on. You got a couple. Sarah says I'm actually in lunch right now. That's exactly
There
what
you
she
go,
said.
Randy.
Just to let you know.
Oh, that's so funny.
And George wants to know when is the Oceanside location
Hopefully,
gonna
very,
open up?
hopefully, very
Hopefully
soon.
within a month from
Within a
today.
month.
Oh,
All
that's
right, within a
terrific.
month. That's good.
Like I told you, we'll do your grand opening if you want.
Great.
Yeah, if you want it.
Yeah.
We're very good at that. But come up with a question. We'll think about it, and we're going to move over to Marie for a minute. And maybe Randy wants to come down and join us for a little bit.
Yeah,
Do
Randy,
you?
come
Or,
on
you
in.
know? So you have to take off your thing.
yeah,
yes.
I'll switch
All
them.
right. All right. So Marie, let's
Yes,
talk about
hello.
first your Long Island bride and groom.
Yes, yes. Well, Long Island bride and groom right now, the wedding industry is kind of like on a holding pattern, with the restrictions and guidelines that are in place right now. So right now, weddings are kind of on hold, on pause until we find out the latest guidelines that are going on.
Right, but they are happening.
Yes,
My
they are
daughter's getting
happening.
married
They
in
are
2 months.
smaller. The micro
Yeah.
weddings are happening. That's
Yeah,
popular
they turned
right
around,
now.
What is it, 150
Right now,
Yeah,
well,
they just
March
raised it.
15th. It will be effective March 15th, 150.
Yeah, 100, okay.
Right now it's
My
only
friend's really
50.
happy. He turns around. He has a place out there in Suffolk County,
Oh, okay.
and he has 500 people. So he had 100 people when he was only allowed 95, and they suspended his license.
Well, right now you're only allowed
Yeah.
50 indoors. That's it,
Yeah,
50
his was,
people.
I don't know at the time, whatever it was 90. He wasn't allowed to have any more than 95, whatever that was.
Oh.
And then he had 5 extra, and they came in and counted, and they
Yeah, they
suspended his
did, they
license.
do,
I
yeah.
couldn't believe that.
Yep, that's happening. So you got to
Yeah,
be
they
really
couldn't believe
careful right now
Yeah.
for
So
indoor dining. So right now that's on hold. We have a website. Our vendors are still planning micro weddings,
And what do you call it?
micro, small micro
I
weddings.
like that.
Right now it's 50 people indoor. March 15th we'll go to 150, and hopefully
thank God.
there's a press conference today. Maybe Cuomo will pass some information on and for the wedding industry.
Yeah.
So
Como's
I-
not the
Yeah, he's definitely not.
happiest
My
person,
favorite.
Right now
not
it's-
the
he's-
favorite of the group.
Yeah.
right now he's having a difficult time, I think you would say.
Yes.
So that means you like him. Okay.
In general, for
I was like, take the mic right off. You got no. I'm sorry, I'm so
in
sorry.
general, just for a politician, what he's going through, or anybody,
Yes.
that's like.
You still like him though. I
No,
feel it.
No,
I know
I
for
feel
a fact.
it. Well, it's
I
rough what
happen
a
to know she
politician goes
doesn't.
through.
I'm trying to be
She's
diplomatic.
trying to be
That's
good,
it.
but
That's
she
trying to
really
be good.
doesn't. I got to tell you.
Okay,
I happen
good.
to know the
Then
truth.
thank you if you don't. I love you. You're
But-
welcome back on the show. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
but so I'm just saying that right now you have to wait for the guidelines. Right now there's 150, and we're not sure what's going to happen with testing. What's
Yeah.
involved with testing.
Well, I know my daughter just told me that her ceremony will be Zoomed, so people that can't
Yep,
come
that's
can
very
watch it.
popular.
And
yeah.
also
Live
the
streaming.
party.
Zoom.
So
Yep.
if anybody's really doing something bad at the wedding, like drinking too much, it'll be shown on tape. So I will
What
be.
is it?
I will be
Where do you
drinking.
come up with these things? Always
Take
a
it out of the
negative.
air, you
Always
know?
a negative of whatever it is. Always.
They're gonna picture,
What?
have a video of the wedding. So let's say I had too many Cosmos.
Oh,
Everybody's
so-
gonna see
so
it
keep
on
that in
Oh,
mind.
I
Keep
see,
that
I
in
see,
mind.
I
The
see, I
worst
see.
person in the bunch, videotape.
Because everything you do gets distorted, right?
But it
Everybody.
grows. Something, yes. This is what
Alright.
happens to me. I'm very
But right
innocent.
now, 50 and no dancing. That's how weddings are now, right now.
Yeah,
So
but it'll
hopefully,
change,
we
yeah.
hope it will change.
So in other
going
words,
forward.
if you have a pole, don't let her near it.
right,
That's all I'm gonna say.
she'll just go right by it
Don't
and
ever
they'll
say
say
it.
that she's pulled
She'll
you.
be like, look at
Depends on the number of
me.
Cosmos.
I'll
Alright.
I'll take one of my little scarves because I
Yeah.
wear a lot of scarves,
That's
and I'll
it.
wrap it around the pole.
And
we'll
you
do
think
a
I'm
little
joking
dance.
too? I'm not.
No, but
anyway,
seriously,
so that's the
Marie,
story.
let's
Yeah,
talk about
seriously.
a mess in the house.
Oh well, everybody's
business.
has a different definition of a mess in the house because some people can live with a mess and some people can't. So it really depends on the individual.
No, I don't mean to laugh because
He's
But no,
now he's gonna
I didn't
become
say a
me again.
word.
But
I'm just saying, how do you live with a mess?
but
Here we
no.
go
So
again.
You guys have no clue. No clue.
It's all cleaned up, Marie.
yes, it
Okay.
is. I have to
I-
give
Marie,
her
you went over
credit.
there?
Yes, I
Wait,
have to
when
give
did
her
you go?
credit. When she first moved in.
That's like 3 years ago. Are you kidding me? Oh, I
She
like
needs
that.
me to come over and help
Oh,
her.
a
That's
lot,
what she
a
does.
lot, a
yes,
lot.
yes.
A lot.
So basically, it depends on anybody that wants to declutter their house. That's what. So besides Long Island Bride and Groom, my sister-in-law and I decided that we wanted during COVID start a business called Organizing and Minimizing, helping people learn how to declutter their house or office, and because we were talking to a lot of people in the small business arena, and they were saying how during COVID now they have more time in their office and they could see it's a mess and they need to organize it. So there's certain different things you could do for the office versus the house. So we decided to do this business, and it's called Organizing and Minimizing. So basically, it's helping people learn how to declutter their house, and also helping seniors that might want to downsize or relocate. Someone passes away, the family members have to go in and clean out a house of someone that's been living there for 50, 30 years. What do they do? It's overwhelming. So we go in and we kind of help them do that kind of
And
stuff.
businesses too, right? You could go
Yes,
into an
yes,
office
yes,
and,
yeah, because with
and put everything in
businesses,
storage that they
yes,
need.
or just help them create systems, because a lot of people need to create systems in their office so they can be organized. When you go into someone's office and they have things all over their desk, a lot of times it's just because they don't have a system in place for filing or whatever.
Yeah, well,
Some
I'm
people,
bad with
that's
that.
just how they can function. They could be so organized and their desk could be a mess. But so that's what we do right now. And there's a lot of small tips that we offer people, if you're thinking of doing it. And especially now, everybody has so much time on their hand during
Right.
COVID, so basically you start small, one thing at a time,
Well,
one
just like
closet, one
life,
room at a
right.
time.
Mhm.
Most people, they get started, they start doing one thing, then they go and put something away in another room, then they start doing that room.
Well,
and they
sometimes I
start
just
doing this
move
room.
bags.
Right.
I move bags from place to place.
Yes.
I'm not saying a
Dude,
word.
you're one of the paper shufflers.
I'm
This one?
well, shopping
Bag
bag person too.
Okay.
The
See
bag
these?
lady.
You come back in 10 years, you'll still have these.
We'll bring more.
Listen, don't worry. Listen,
You
you think I'm
won't
joking. You
I-
think
I-
I'm joking.
Hey, but
I
at least it'll be organized in a
Yeah.
nice container.
One of my bosses, Abe Cornsweat, Sweat was his name. He said to me, what he'd do with his wife, who would hold on to a bunch of stuff all the time, he'd take the stuff, he'd put it in his trunk. He'd wait 6 months. If she didn't ask for it, he'd go right to the dump and get rid of it.
The first
That's
day,
his way.
the
That's
next
the way he would
Wow.
understand
It's
everything.
unbelievable because
Right.
the big.
well, there is one tip. You put things that you can't let go of
Right.
into a box. And
She'll never
seal
let
it.
anything go. So
You have
it
to
doesn't
put a
matter whatever
date
box you
on
bring
it.
Hey,
in.
my
Put it
car
away.
is
There are
clean
tips,
finally.
yeah.
You have no idea what they did to me with my car because my car was my
She got a
office.
Yeah,
ticket.
no.
Listen to me. Who gets a ticket for
I
having a lot
remember
of
this.
a
I
lot of
remember this.
stuff, a lot of stuff in the car?
Well,
They-
wait, didn't
Who?
someone ask you if you were okay and they thought you were like
Yeah,
They
they
living-
couldn't
thought I
see
was
her
a-
in the car.
Well, they thought I was a
Papers are falling
gypsy.
over the shoulder. Meanwhile, listen, we
It's
did
really-
meet years back, and you know what? When I saw her driving the car, I must have called her every curse in the book because she pulls out of one of the shopping areas. You can't see anything but a little head and paperwork like this. And you know what? You know how when you get pissed off, you drive right next to the person and you wait for the person to look at you? Well, she couldn't even look. She was like this.
That
I'm
is
telling
true,
you.
There was.
Well,
yeah.
my office.
can't make this
my
up. You really
office-
can't.
My car was my office
Right.
until I met this wonderful man, and he gave us a home, the Breakfast Club. And
Yeah, that
now
was
look at
true.
this. Now we do
The
everything.
rest is history.
Yeah.
I
that's
just
it.
don't want to
Books.
bring anything in here.
Just
You think I'm
stuff.
joking? I don't.
No, I don't have
Everything she comes
storage.
in, I don't care. Stuff it back in the bag.
No storage. I have a
None.
a little storage thing across the street,
Oh,
but
good.
my car was pretty bad till I got in trouble with the car, and then he made me get a car.
Yeah.
And now I have a nice car, but it still has some storage in it. But not bad. Not bad.
Don't let it get to
Okay, you know
yeah,
what? When
that's
you
true.
when you leave, everybody leave. Just pass her car. Listen to me. Naturally, she parks by the front door. I mean, the side door. But when you don't want it, when she doesn't want me to see it, she parks it all the way over.
Well, this is true.
Oh, no.
She does. She parks it all the way
Really?
over. towards
Oh,
the
my
curb.
God.
Yeah.
I only let him see it when it's clean. So.
All right.
But you know
so-
that car has been good to me. I mean, just in
I'm-
general,
I'm glad.
living out of a car. We didn't live out of the car, but
No, she lives out
your
of the car.
office was
right, because we used to go
technically.
to diners all the time, and that's where we coordinated people, business, everything at diners.
Yeah, I
But-
did mention to you to try to have that in at least your trunk as like an office
Yes.
filing thing where you have the papers like
work on your trunk.
I
organized
swear to you,
Right.
you don't
Right.
know.
Right.
I have
That
to
little mini
organize her
refrigerator.
trunk
Yeah.
as an office
But I
filing
think now
cabinet.
that you're in the business, I
Yes.
might have you do a whole
Yes, I
organizing
think
in
I
the trunk
will.
for me.
Yes, because she has she has papers
please.
everywhere. So at least she travels.
We have
she
to
can
do a
have
barn
travel-
fire.
She can have a traveling office, but at least be organized. Salesmen do it all the time when they had to
Yes.
go door
Listen,
to
I
door.
have
They had
it.
to things
I have it
organized.
organized
He's
in
very
the trunk.
Right,
organized.
that's
You know what I
it.
mean? But
Well, he's got
no, but
OCD.
she's no joke.
There's
She's-
hope. There's hope.
No,
There's hope.
there is-
Hey, I'm getting better. I've improved a lot.
Just say it on the show again. Maybe you'll believe
When
it.
when I worked in the big office in media, I had staff, so I didn't have to worry about all that.
Yeah,
so
it's
when
nice
you're
when you have
back
staff.
to being a one-man band, it's not easy.
Yeah,
You
that's
guys
true.
know you
Yeah.
You came from
I have
corporate
paper.
offices.
I bet
My
you their
wife
cars
beats-
don't look
beats
like
me up
that.
all the time about all the paper I leave.
Yeah.
laying
Yeah.
around.
Are you a hoarder?
I am. And paper.
You know
I'm
what?
a
At least you
paper
admit it.
hoarder.
You
I'm a
know what?
paper
I'll give you
hoarder.
credit. I'll
I'm a
give you
paper
credit. At
hoarder.
least you do
I
admit
will
it. You a
admit it.
hoarder?
Well, there's a
Yeah, I'm
definition of
probably-
a
I
hoarder.
Are you
keep a lot of
serious?
stuff.
A hoarder
Yes.
is someone who has psychological problems with
I
letting
don't
go.
mean it that way.
So
I
you're
didn't
not.
Thanks.
No,
I didn't mean it that way. You didn't have to say that part there, killer.
You didn't have to tell the whole world.
Oh,
no,
my
but what
God.
I'm saying is that you just have you don't have systems in place for your
Exactly,
papers. That's
exactly.
all.
Well, here's an example.
It's
when
not
you
like
move,
you can't walk into your office and papers falling all over you
Well,
right
I
now.
need, I need an office first. That's,
Oh.
Yeah, this is
that's
true.
the first problem.
Well, go rent
It's
it.
not-
Go
it's not
rent
my
it.
car.
Go
I should go
rent
You
rent the
save?
car. Yeah.
I keep things for
You
me,
do,
yeah,
right?
but I wouldn't call myself a hoarder. I don't think
Right,
I have psychological
exactly.
problems. That
Okay.
Well, no, you
Sarah, you got to answer that for me. Sarah, you got to answer that. Is he a hoarder? You got to tell me.
Is that right?
You got to tell
If
me.
she's still listening, we're gonna have a problem. When we get home. I think lunch is over.
Oh,
no,
jeez.
come on. We all seen those shows. Not everybody's like that.
But-
But I mean, those are. I mean, listen.
That's
If
extreme.
somebody really lives the way you see that show
Yeah,
hoarder,
that's an issue.
that's really bad.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
also, if somebody's moving, you can help them.
Oh,
See,
yeah,
like
definitely.
when I moved, I hired this great kid. It's called Broom Swept, okay? And they come into your place and it's
Yep.
broom swept. Well, you should have seen my lawn. Forget about it. They took everything and they organized it on the lawn,
Yeah.
and boom, one
Well, we
was for
do, like,
charity,
if-
one was
right,
to sell.
exactly.
So
Well, we also help people, like, if they want keep something and try to sell it, we'll try to help them sell it on Nextdoor or Let Go,
so you have a
there's
lot of things
lot of
that
different
you
things
help
that we
people
can
with.
also do.
So how do people
Facebook
reach?
Market, you
Right.
can do that.
So what's
marketplace.
your tag on Instagram? your website?
Organize and minimizing. That's it.
Organize and
And
minimizing.
on Facebook and Instagram.
O&M.
And I know, oh my God, we were going to be organizing, minimizing DAOs. Oh my God, But our phone number is 516-341-1039. And we have a minimum of 3 hours. And if it's a large project, that's based on a project per project. If it's someone that just wants something in the house, that's hourly. So a lot depends on what someone wants to do, because if we go into someone's house and say they're moving, that's a different thing. Say someone wants to just organize their office and get papers in place, that's a different thing. If someone wants us to go in and help them get rid of things and look with them and say, why do you need 5 screwdrivers? Why do you need, 20, coffee cup holders and you only use one every day,
How about scarves? What if I have 150 turtlenecks
Right.
and
How many
150
do you need?
scarves?
If you
That's what I
always,
have.
right, exactly. So we kind of help people learn how to
So you teach
let
them
go.
too.
Yeah, because there
Do
are
you come back and check on how they're doing?
if they want us to.
In other words, do you give them
Psychological
do
part.
you give them homework?
Really?
No, I will. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
it's really funny. Sarah didn't answer, but Sarah goes, I only have 2 minutes left. Thank you, Father. She goes, thank you, Father. I love that.
But
Okay.
like if someone wants to get started in the house, like some things that are really easy, the medicine cabinet. There's so many things that are expired in our medicine
Oh,
cabinet
that's true.
that people don't even know until they start realizing, going through it. Spices in the kitchen. That's an easy thing. That's an easy place
Well,
to
see,
start.
her kitchen is immaculate. You know why? Because she doesn't eat at home. I swear to you, you'll get. Listen,
Well, wait,
she does-
did you open the
no,
cabinets?
No, the cabinets. No, she
No, they're
doesn't.
very nice.
She's always out. That's the only reason. That's why. So when I go over there, the only thing she has in there is chocolate milk because I
Yeah,
love
because
chocolate
he
milk.
likes
Oh,
it.
you like
That's the only thing that's not expired or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
and
chocolate milk.
hard seltzer now because I
Yeah.
started
Oh,
to like
okay.
that.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not an alcoholic, but you know
Not
what?
at all.
It starts with the.
That's why. Listen to me. That's why.
Her
most
liquor
of the time,
cabinet is very organized.
I got to tell you, it really is by letter. No. Most of the time, it's we used to start the show with wine.
Yeah, I used to
You
do
know,
that. Yeah.
but she's not an
So now
alcoholic.
it's bread.
I said,
Yeah.
no,
No,
listen,
it's
I break- yeah, that's it. Right?
Right, and bread next.
I'd rather have the wine.
I know.
Next, it will be wafers.
Yeah,
That's
well,
it.
we switch off here and there.
She uses that for an excuse for breaking bread with everybody.
Yes, this is true.
You
Yeah.
Well,
so
you know.
we also for in the garage, a lot. It's very easy for anyone who's into tools to organize their garage. Because
That's a big
a
one.
lot of times you're in a hurry and you're like, "Where's that screwdriver, hammer?" And then you can't find it, and you go buy another one, and then
Well,
you end
that's
up.
why I have 30.
Right. That's exactly. It's 30 because you can't find them. So yeah, I absolutely. So it's really easy, but it can be time consuming, depending on, how many years it has gone like that.
Yes.
Um,
Could be serious.
yeah, yes, definitely.
So
And-
you just did a big move.
yes, we did. We helped
You had a
someone buy a
big-
new place, move from, she lived in this house for 30 years, sold the house. We had to pack her up, get her ready to move into another house, and then unpack her at that house. And that took a while, But
you
we
did a
did. We
great
bought
job
and
from
sold
what I
within
heard.
2 months
Yeah.
and got her set up. So that's,
And she's probably happy as anything.
yes, she is. She could never have done it without our help.
Yeah, and I
Never.
understand you had a little vacation out of
Yes,
it too.
that's true, because that was in Florida.
Because they
so that
travel.
was
They travel too if somebody takes them on.
So you
Course,
do,
yeah.
it, you do it everywhere on Long Island, or
Yes,
you go to the boroughs
yes.
also, or no?
We haven't
Try-
gone to the 5 boroughs yet. We've been
Okay.
primarily Suffolk, Nassau County, and northern New Jersey.
Wow.
And we went to Florida.
Yeah,
That's
that was a
great.
biggie because you got a vacation out
Yes,
of it.
that's true. But that definitely is a lot of work, especially
Yeah.
with a senior going through items that is,
That's hard.
30 years of.
You don't need it, Mom, or you don't need it, Mrs.
Right,
So-and-so,
exactly.
and they're like, oh.
Why don't you go to her apartment?
I will.
Please. That was
We'll
3
start
years ago
on
you
one
went.
Closet. We'll start on one closet. Yeah, so definitely there's a lot of things that people can do. The main thing is you got to first take the step, decide what you want to
Yeah,
do.
you have to admit it, that I am a hoarder, or I am.
So admit it.
No, I'm not a hoarder.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
I'm not.
look at
I'm
this,
far
look at
from
this.
being a hoarder. But I would admit that,
What?
I don't
What?
have great organization skills anymore.
Okay, wait.
No, some houses
Does
are
your
very
closet,
clean.
can you open your closet?
Well, right now I was looking.
No, no,
for
no.
something.
Yes or no? It's yes or no.
Yes,
You
She
could
can
open it.
open
but
That's
right
about it.
now it's open.
Can things fall? When you open it, do
close.
things fall out?
Yes.
Are you able to
Okay,
close it?
so
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
that's
things do
the-
fall
And
out of
right
it.
now,
Okay,
because
that's
I was looking for something to bring to the show, I took the bags out, which I know Susan can identify with, and I threw them all over the front of the floor, and I'm like, oh, there it is, and then I left.
Right.
Like for an-
And it'll
for-
stay there.
For in a restaurant, you have to be very organized with all your
Yes.
We do.
inventory.
We have a
and-
small amount of space. We have
Right,
yeah.
So you have to be
1,200 square
real
feet, and
size
we
with
need
your
everything
space.
that we have.
And you have to do it every
there's
night.
no way-
It's
Same
clean,
thing, same
set up.
process. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
so,
it's the
somebody
same
there
thing,
is
just brought
organized.
to the house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Lauren,
second
Lauren,
house really-
Lauren Fagash Klein says you have the best dumplings.
Thank you.
Wow, how nice is that?
Then you
It's
can
a
try 'em
family
later.
affair.
It's great. I'm like, I'm just waiting for the show to be over so I can start eating, I tell you.
Yeah, we're gonna have a nice lunch here.
Yeah.
So, did you come up with a question? Like,
I think we're going to leave that one to Randy.
Randy,
I
you're
didn't-
on the spot, Randy.
Uh-oh.
I'm on the spot. A question?
A question about
Right.
maybe Chinese food or something about Massapequa, where your store is, where everybody knows you, or any kind of a question about anything.
Are you married to Sarah? Is that your wife?
No, Sarah's my daughter.
Oh, your daughter. Okay, I didn't know if it was
Lauren-
wife daughter. I didn't know.
No, Lauren Foyers Klein, who also commented, is my wife. So
Okay,
it's
all right.
Oh, that's
a lot going on here.
So come up with a question, and
Yeah, there we go.
great great grandmother.
Okay.
There
the
you go down the line.
first person that answers right gets lunch at your store, at your location. Free lunch.
Oh,
Got it.
I would. I have a. Oh.
Who's better looking, Dave or Dan?
There we go. All right, we'll
That's
go for
a
that.
great
We'll go for
one.
that.
That's a great one. Okay,
go for
guys.
that. We'll see if
So
something
check
comes
it
up
out.
with
The first one
But
that
who will
answers.
First one to answer gets a free lunch. And
Oh,
it depends,
wow.
right? Depending on which one you answer.
Who determines who is?
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, that's a great
Yeah.
question. Very good. You guys are good. You guys are.
Oh, Gail goes both.
Oh, that's
That's our
She's
mother.
being being
That's
very
okay.
diplomatic. Oh my God, that's so funny.
And look, another one, Saba goes both.
Only-
Nobody wants to take sides here.
No, that doesn't count, guys.
That-
No way. You got to. How
Oh,
about?
my
All right.
God.
How about if you ask something about something that somebody knows about them that's
When was
not
the-
relative?
No,
When did the store first open? The first store open? Would they know
That's a
the
good
date?
That's a great
Okay.
question.
We'll take month and year.
Okay.
Month and year.
Take a
When
guess.
did,
Danny's
when
first
did
open.
Danny's first open? The
In
month and
Yeah,
the
Belmont.
with
year.
canolas.
Oh, that could be That could be tough though, maybe.
Yeah.
Canolas.
It might
We'll
be.
take year.
You'll take the year? Okay. Well, you guys came up with good things.
Okay, Saba goes, okay, fine. Dave is handsome. Dan is dapper. All right.
All right, there's your winner.
All right,
Yeah, that's
there's
the
your-
answer.
there's
That's
your
it.
winner.
Okay, so Saba
That's it,
gets
Saba. That's it.
lunch
That's right.
when she visits.
That's right. When she comes out,
And
yeah.
last month she won the
I
limo
know,
ride.
she's on a roll.
So
wow.
she
She's on a
won.
roll tonight.
Yeah, she's a very
And she
good.
sits on a computer
fan.
like this watching the show, waiting
Waiting
to
for
answer
that question,
everything.
huh?
So she
Yeah.
has a limo ride from the airport and she has lunch
That's it.
now.
That's right.
She get the
Wow.
limo
That's
ride to
perfect.
the restaurant to get
That's
the
it.
lunch.
Yes.
Oh, that's
So
a
she
good
can eat
idea.
on the way
Right?
home.
Yeah.
That'll be
This
good.
is true. She could eat in the car. Very good.
Do you have indoor dining, or just pickup?
We have a very small area. It's not it's,
Right,
you
so
know
it's
more
just- it's
counter service than
pickup.
anything else, and with the pandemic and everything, it's kind of
Okay.
takeout and delivery.
So if I
Okay.
come with my shopping bag, because when I
we'll
go
fill
to
it
a
up for you. We'll
restaurant,
fill it up for you.
There we
I
go.
need a table. No, I need a table. See, I come with this.
No, not just that.
I know,
We do
it's-
have a place for you to sit.
Okay. And then I need an extra chair for
We
all
have
my
that.
bags.
We have that.
All right, that's
Okay.
it.
We're ready for you.
Just one share.
Yeah. That's
Well,
one chair.
sometimes two. It depends on if I meet someone. Am I allowed to give out my coupons?
You
in your
guys
store?
you guys had said, I don't know if you guys were allowed to. It's like even what I did here during the summertime, because people really couldn't come in, so I set up outside the parking lot.
Right.
You guys can't do it, or you guys are in a shopping thing, or you guys can't set up like dining outside, or you
Well, so we're mostly takeout and delivery.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dining,
There's
dining
some
isn't our
definitely not your
Right.
thing.
dining in is not.
Well, I didn't
okay,
mean like
it's not
dining in necessarily, but just seating areas.
Yeah, I mean,
know, like
in
some of the places
Belmore,
are
at
fast
least,
food.
you know, quick counter service. You know,
Right,
we're able
okay.
to have a couple people sit in at the same time.
Oh, that's good.
But,
Okay.
but we took COVID, as seriously as like, we
Right.
have the curbside delivery. All of our staff wears masks. We have hand sanitizer all over. We are constantly cleaning, wiping down the counters,
great.
wiping
Great.
down everything. Deep cleaning, throughout the evenings to make sure that really when you come in, you see a store that's been clean. That's
Right.
important to, as part of like the setup of what we do and how we do it.
It's true. I'm very big on it. See, thank God my Chinese, and I did say to her, I said, before I order, I said, if you don't mind, I said, I do order quite a bit. I said, can I walk into your kitchen? And
Oh,
she
really?
goes, yeah, I don't play
Oh.
around. If I'm, yeah.
Well, he's very
Yeah,
fussy.
yeah. I mean,
Very fussy.
it's just, I am, but look, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's clean all the time, but you really don't know. Like, they had a movie, I forgot the name of the movie, where I don't like to send anything back.
Oh,
don't-
no.
Because I know what my friends did, and they made a movie years ago about what they do to the food
Oh,
when
yeah,
you
yeah,
send
yeah.
back. So 90% of the time, if you made something that I didn't like, or
Thank you.
like, look, when I tell you to cook a fish, don't overcook it. It's going to taste like cardboard. And I say, please, just like a steak. You take a steak and you go, tss, tss, and that's it. That's the way I want it. I want it to like literally moo. And when you send it to me and it's well done, I don't send it back. I'll ask for another one.
Right.
And then
Well,
when
yeah.
I do get it, and then when they see that one, then I might say, well, this one wasn't. But I mean, I really don't like to say anything.
Usually at
when
some
they send that back,
restaurants, they send you
Right.
a new
you know,
steak anyways.
what happens? It's not a.
Well, I was with him once when he got a crappy meal. But he was very much.
But
of a
I'm very good.
gentleman. He was a
I'm
gentleman.
very nice. I mean, I don't. Oh, I don't do that. I
You
never.
didn't- you didn't
I'm
even send it
extremely-
back. You
Yeah, I
ate
didn't
it.
send it back. Yeah,
You
yeah,
ate
yeah.
it. I was shocked. He was
Yeah.
in a good mood that day.
Yeah.
That's one of the things we're getting-
She only puts me in a bad mood. That's all. Everybody else says I'm always in a good mood except her.
Dave said it earlier. Right? That's what we pride ourselves on also, right? Is being able to communicate with the customers, and whatever you want, you get, right? So if you want vegetables in or out or added or extra or well done,
I
or
like that.
not,
Whatever you want, you get.
want,
Fully
we will
customizable.
customize it for you. And if there's a
good.
problem, I mean, we will make corrections, we will make changes, we'll do what you
We
need.
make mistakes because everybody does, and we stop what we
course.
do, and we
And you don't
work
get
on that,
upset
and
if
we
somebody says whatever
Right.
this
fix it.
wasn't. You
No,
don't get-
I love
Wait,
it.
you
You
just
love
said,
it?
I don't. He didn't answer. Okay, that ain't good. So when you're there, I'm not there.
Well,
All
he's in the
right.
kitchen cooking.
Oh, is it? Okay, there we
He's in
go.
the kitchen making sure the
So
kitchen runs
who,
smooth.
Okay.
who stands outside at the curb? Because I love those guys. You roll
Oh,
down
you
the
mean,
window.
the-
you know.
No, that was me during
Oh,
the part
that's
of the
you?
pandemic.
Okay.
That was me. I was cooking and running out to the
Wow.
to the
Well-
parking lot.
Everybody's pointing him.
That's funny because I will roll down the window and go, come here, and I'll ask for something ridiculous, and
Right.
usually they give it to me because
Yeah.
I'm nice, and I'm a
If you
good.
don't give her, if you don't give her, look, if you don't give her 40 of these, she's not happy. You order one pint of thing and 80,
Right,
40
exactly.
And I tip good, so there you go.
Yeah.
So there you go. So
Perfect.
well, I think this is great. Thank you for all the food. Again, tell people whatever you want to tell them. We'll tell them if they come. Tell them they saw it on the show. Maybe you'll give them
Absolutely. And
a
if
free
anybody mentions the show
cookie.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
if anybody mentions the show this week when they come
Oh,
in
that's
and
good.
order, we'll give them a discount.
A discount.
That's good. Good,
Whoa,
good.
very,
Okay.
very nice.
I might
Now,
have to
now
order
Lauren
Chinese
says
food
happy
this
birthday,
week.
Dan.
Who's that?
Lauren goes, happy birthday, Dan,
That's
at the
my
end of the
that's my
show.
wife.
That's your wife?
I
It's great. We
Oh,
recognize
that's so
my Lauren,
cute.
Lauren,
Okay.
Kids.
You guys have a great
wife, no-
personality.
Jamie.
Okay, that's right. I was like, we got both of them here. And I'm like, what happened? Oh, she doesn't talk to him. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
That's
You
good. I
guys
like
must be
that.
a hoot to go out with.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
we have
God.
fun.
Yeah, I
we
could
have fun.
tell.
That's why it's a work. It's
She
you know,
doesn't talk to
work-life
me.
balance is good.
I love that.
That's
Are you
great.
longtime friends or just, how do you know
Yeah, how do you guys
each
know
other?
each other? I mean, not
it's
you
great.
two, your brothers, but I meant him.
Dave and I met about roughly about 10 years or so ago. Taking the train and doing that Long Island commute for so many years.
Oh, wow.
And then we became family friends with a number of folks in America, and through that, I got to
Yeah.
know Dan very well.
You know, I didn't get a
Nice,
chance to ask you,
nice.
what did you guys, well, I know what you did. What did you do prior to?
I had a bunch of different things. I was an attorney for a number of years, and then got into the investment advisory space.
Okay.
And then my last stop was at the company that Dave was at, conference and events business, and putting on events for the asset management community.
Okay.
And,
Yeah, that's
Wow.
big business, but also
Well,
it's
now
dead right now.
COVID.
yeah.
Okay, look
Not
at
as fun
Gail.
as this, though.
Gail goes, great sons.
Oh,
Oh, isn't that sweet, Ma? You're
sweet.
wonderful, Ma.
Thanks, Mom.
I'll talk to you
Wow.
later, Ma, privately. Tell me the truth.
And
Yeah.
she told me which one's cuter and more handsome, but I'm not going to say.
Okay. That's in the fine print. I can't read.
Aw.
Really
That's so
something. You guys are great. Really terrific. So, did you know what was on the news today? You
What?
didn't. I know you don't know about
You know
this.
I don't watch TV.
Right. Well, here's a new dream job. There's a company that will pay you $2,000 to sleep in a 5-star resort. There's an application process and everything.
And where is this hotel?
You have no clue.
It doesn't. You get to go away.
You don't know.
Yeah, but you don't
All
know
right,
where
but
it
they're
is.
not
What
telling
if
you.
it's-
All right? They could be selling you too, also. All right.
You get $2,000.
Overseas, they're selling you for
Cash.
$2,000.
You get $2,000 cash. You
Right.
get all your expenses covered,
Mhm.
and you have to sleep because it's a sleep testing thing.
Interesting.
So it's and they're gonna basically watch you when you sleep.
They're gonna
Oh,
watch you.
wonderful.
That's why it's
That's
5
comforting.
women.
That's
It
comforting.
says for women preferred.
There will be no sex during
Is
this.
one person watching you? I've never
Yeah, that's
watched
right.
you.
Watch my daughter's watching this. Okay, please watch out. Please.
Well, if you want to apply, you can email me. I
No,
can
no,
tell
not
you.
doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, I beg. See,
I really
you see what I'm talking about? You see, look, like 4 things that she finds.
But you get to go on
Excitement with-
vacation, and you get paid to
Yeah.
go.
And
As long
people
as
It
you
watch
depends on
sleep.
where it is.
Yeah. So
I
anyway,
love that.
I thought that was great today. I really liked it. I just thought it was great. I would do it, but I would tell
Yes,
people.
you would.
I might. I don't
Have
know.
men, see, look, have men watch her sleep.
No, it's not men.
I'm
It's
tired.
a study.
It's a study, all right.
Hey, I'd be having on anyway. I'd
They're
have on.
studying you.
I would have on 4 layers. I'm always
Okay.
cold.
And
Feel
you
my
are-
hands.
Okay, I understand that.
I'd be having
She's
on.
talking already about getting into the
See,
hotel.
look, she already imagined it. She already applied. You know that, right? She applied. That's just a copy.
She's got your plane
Right,
tickets right
exactly.
away.
Okay. See?
That's
Oh, my
funny.
God.
Anyway, well, that was the news that I thought was very interesting today. Other than
Out of
the
everything,
virus and all the other stuff, but
out of
I don't-
everything, that's what she puts
I
out of
don't
news.
do the negative. I only do the positive. And I think it's great what you're doing because you're building and growing. You will be the staple Chinese takeout. I know it
On Long Island,
We
yes.
hope to be.
because
That's
you
the
keep
plan.
growing.
We hope to
And
be.
then when you
I
come
see it
here,
across the country.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
go.
You're right,
One day.
across the country, right?
and Marie,
And you can
you're
go-
building again.
Yes, yes.
I mean, the Bride magazine is this big all the time. It's gorgeous.
Thank you.
And you get a lot of great, one of our people that we know worked with you and loved you guys.
Thank you.
And brides love it.
I got to ask you a quick question. I have all these phones here, okay? And I have to give the shout-outs to Lauren, and I'll just really quick. Andrew, how you doing? Carmen from Hawaii, how are you, sweetie? I love you. Nanette, and a few other ones, whatever. But everybody here is above, say, 40. All right? I'll say
yeah.
42.
Yeah.
I'll say 42.
Yeah.
All right.
You're
And
40.
all these
Dan.
phones, right?
You
Listen to me.
wish.
Now wait, on all these phones, I have everybody, like I said, we don't have the same friends, so that's what I have your phone for, so I give shout outs. Now her phone, she has TikTok messages. Why are you watching TikTok?
I just joined.
For what? What are you gonna do? A
A lot of
dance?
people watch it. A lot of people.
I
have to
met
give you credit.
somebody. I met somebody the other
Look at
day,
it.
and
Here we go.
this is what I do. I said, I don't know how to do TikTok. Will you put it up? They did.
But they're 12-year-old kids doing dances. Why are you watching that?
I wanted to have TikTok. It's like having a website.
I assure you, I got more messages on her phone. TikTok this. This one's posting this one. Come watch this one. I'm like, oh my
Well,
God.
the thing is, it's just like everything else. You need a website,
You need
an
TikTok.
Instagram,
TikTok.
and you need TikTok.
Yeah, now TikTok is very popular for business.
So maybe one day we're going to do a TikTok, you and me.
Oh,
You
we're
could
good.
do one right now.
All right.
Do one right
All
now.
right. I love this one. I'll do it.
I
Okay.
just, I try to grow.
My son
even
goes,
though,
TikTok is very popular for
Yes.
business. Okay.
That's
It
why.
is.
See, you go.
But my son is 13 years old.
I
No,
know,
it's
but
a
look,
try.
he said it's a good idea. We're going to do a TikTok together.
TikTok, a reel,
Let me tell you,
popular.
TikTok really,
Yeah.
people, you get popular. If there's so many, you get paid.
Okay. But that's like when you have 10 million followers. What the hell are you and I going to do that 10 million people want to watch?
You never know.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Why didn't she
All
apply?
right, I got to go, guys. I'll see you. Wow.
That's so
Look,
funny.
anything is possible. That's my mentality. That's what my book's about. Anything is possible.
Okay.
You could go from this to this, back down to this, but then always be positive. You're up here. And that's the way I feel with this show, with this gentleman who really
I got you.
makes the show great. We missed you so long. You're sweeter than me now.
Thank you. Thank you.
And you look fantastic. And we
Thanks.
matched today.
I know.
But the beard, I like it today.
Oh, you hated this beard.
I know, but right now, I don't know what you did that's different.
All right, it is
Wine.
coffee.
That's the wine.
See, I knew it was something. It looks a little too red for coffee. Here we go.
Hey, I
Oh,
was at
that's
Dunkin'
so funny.
Donuts today. He gave me the coffee. So the gentleman here in West Hempstead gave me the coffee. And I said, so when's the cereal coming? They're
Right.
making cereal now. Did anybody know that?
No,
Who's
I never
this?
knew that.
The owner at Dunkin' Donuts. He goes, what cereal? I'm like, it was in the press yesterday.
Really?
They're going to be making cereal. He doesn't know.
Oh, speaking about TikTok, they had there's one girl named Charlie, and she has like 10 million followers, whatever it is. And to me, I don't see anything about her that it looks like she's doing the same thing constantly.
So you watch
She really,
TikTok?
no, my kids, my kids.
Okay.
So they turn around and you watch it too? Okay, all right. Oh, he's waving. He's telling us like 5 minutes. I thought he was waving, going, I watch TikTok. All right.
You're getting the
So, so, and this girl has something from Dunkin' Donuts called the Charlie something.
Charlie,
You know, some whatever it is in
I have no
TikTok.
idea.
I mean, listen, I definitely understand. I just can't see you. Okay, anyway.
Whatever.
All
Look,
right. Sarah,
he'll
Sarah
do
says
it.
follow the. Yeah.
He'll do it.
Follow Danny's Chinese TikTok. Okay.
Yeah,
we have a
So you really have a
We do.
TikTok.
Yeah, we
You didn't
do.
say anything, right?
I'm not that active on it myself,
Okay.
but we do have one.
That's
So
good to
We have
know.
a young
Yeah.
staff who generates the social media and buzz
Yep.
for us.
Well,
right?
let
Doing
me
the
tell you.
TikToks and the videos.
It
You
is.
guys
It's
are
very
great.
important.
Okay?
Well, thank you guys. This is really great
I hope
having
you
us on the
enjoyed
show.
it.
Yeah,
We appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Use
No,
the
you did
video
great.
to anything
Thank
you
you.
want. And
Yeah,
we
the
have
Charlie.
some-
Look, Sarah knows the Charlie drink. Yeah,
There you go.
she
She's
knows.
still,
Sarah knows.
lunch,
she's
huh?
not still texting. Is I
That's
mean,
it. Sarah knows.
Sarah, get back to school.
So we have some great sponsors today. First, I want to say Casariano Restaurant,
That was
Jericho
great. Yeah,
Turnpike,
that was great.
Mineola. Danny, he gives Breakfast Club members 10% off, which is really nice. And last night we had a hoot of a time. I have
Yeah,
the
again, I
pictures.
apologize. Yeah,
Yes.
have the,
And,
the real pictures.
Yeah, and
So-
Tranquility Spa, who is going to be on Thursday with the yoga instructor.
That's right.
And we're having a
That's right,
special
that's right.
training on
That's
Thursday.
right. And we want to thank Oral Pure. We want to thank
Yes.
Oral Pure right there, 1033 Hempstead Turnpike for all your jewelry needs. They're great. Teddy and Christine, I want to say thank you so much for everything you guys do. And easy.
I
Stop.
wanted to do it that.
Stop.
I wanted
gonna
to do
taste
it.
Put
the
your hands
food.
under your behind.
Whoa. Keep it,
Here we go. Look,
keep it G rated.
Starting to get this
Keep
part
it G
going. See
rated.
what I'm talking about? Cover that damn. All right, Jackson, you and I want to thank Prince so much for all your tax needs. He's located at 978 Hempstead Turnpike. The guy, he's really a whiz. And I want to say thank you so much for the sponsors, guys. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Yes, thank
Thank you
you.
for having
Thank
We're
you
looking
for
forward to
coming. It's
eating.
been a great
Yes,
show.
thank
Yeah,
you.
so
Hope you come
thank
back
you again.
again.
Love it.
We'd
Love
love
to.
to.
And
Good.
that's
And I
basically
was
it.
going to open a fortune cookie.
Okay, all right. Let's open it.
Come
Let's
on.
everybody open up a fortune cookie.
Come
Thank
on.
you.
Quick. We have
All
what,
right.
All right,
2
we gotta
minutes?
go quickly.
Now everything that you end with, you have to say in bed.
Yeah, I've heard
What?
that.
This ought to
Yeah,
be
every
fun.
time China. Yeah, you're supposed
I
to.
never
open it.
heard
You
that
never heard
ever.
that?
No, never.
My mother taught me that.
Thank you for the cookies, really. We're going to use them
You think
as,
I'm joking?
as
My
part
mother
of
did.
Oh,
our
here you go. I'll
giveaways.
start
Here you
off.
go. You start off.
Oh, I get
Sarah,
the
turn this computer off.
All right.
Be prepared for extra energy.
Oh.
All right, you got a good one.
Well, let me see what mine is.
I'm up. You'll be richer soon in bed.
Okay.
Happy
mine says,
birthday.
Yeah, be considerate of
Oh.
your teachers in bed.
Ooh, are
Well,
you serious?
let's
Is that
hope-
what's that?
Let's
that's
hope
it.
I have someone teaching me something.
Mine says all
Okay.
for love and nothing for reward. So what is that?
In
Oh,
bed.
I
In
do
bed.
it all for love.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mine,
How cute.
mine should have been yours. Adjusted finances. I'll be adjusted finances. no. Make budgets to improve your standing in bed.
There you go.
Whoa.
So, guys, thank you again, and hope to see you guys soon. We'll definitely be there, and you definitely have to come
yes,
to our house.
yes,
Yes.
I'm gonna go
All
to
right.
our
So,
house,
thank
yes.
you so much, guys, and it's
It's a wrap.